My name is KJOS and Happy New Year. We're in a new year in 2022 and I am so excited to see the kind of tech we're going to get this year. But because tech is kind of slow between January and February, I decided to do a Q&A or an Ask Me Anything for my first video of 2022. So I went to my Instagram and told you guys to ask me anything you guys want to know. It pertains to tech, personal life, how I moved to Canada, and so many other things. But without taking too much of your time, let's get this party started and get the first video out in 2022. So the first question is, what is one of the most challenging aspects of being a content creator or an influencer? Now, thank you so much, first of all, for giving me that title of being an influencer. I'm never sure if I'm influencing people, and I mean that in a very humble way, because I'm one of those people that never really know if they're doing the right thing. Even if I get compliments, I just feel like I'm not. Anyway, something I'm working on and something I'm going to improve on. But my most challenging aspect of being a content creator has to be procrastinating and of course consistency. So in my first year on YouTube, I did about 36 to 37 videos, and in my second year I did about 32 or 33, which isn't up to par, and it's something I'm improving on this year. I can blame that I had work to do, which I did. I also have a 9 to 5, or had a 9 to 5. I also do consulting on the side, and I started school recently, an MBA program. So those three things combining kind of put YouTube on the back burner for a bit. But entering 2022, I'm trying to get my productivity up. I'm trying to do better in terms of making videos, shooting videos, editing videos, and just putting out content that you guys want to see. I hope I answered your question. So the next question is, what is your most anticipated tech for 2022? And that is a very good question, because tech influencers or tech content creators review a lot of tech in the 365 days in a year, and we look forward to a lot of things. But personally, I was looking forward to the Pixel Fold, or the foldable pixels that were supposed to come out this year, but I think Google has scrapped that. So I'm going to settle for the Pixel 7 or the Pixel 7 Pro, because Pixel devices have by and large been an afterthought for a lot of people when it comes to purchasing smartphone devices. But this year, Google came out with the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro, and they knocked it out of the park with the new hardware and design, a new SoC with their Google Tensor chip. Now I want to see how Tensor is going to do well in the next iteration of the Pixel devices, and I also love to see the new design they are going to come up with. But I'm pretty sure they're going to stick to this rectangular camera bump because it's very, very, very unique. I hope I answered your question. Why did you leave Nigeria? Like most people that are back in Nigeria, I felt my time there was up. So it was one of those things where one door was closing and another one was opening. And in terms of my career, I also felt that I was done with advertising. I'm totally tired of it, and I wanted to pivot into product marketing, and that is exactly why I am pursuing an MBA here in Canada. In terms of my tech career and my tech YouTube career, I wanted to move because every time I want to get a product, it takes about 3 weeks for that product to get to Nigeria. And by that time, everybody has reviewed it, talked about it, and people have moved on. Now, in that period now, I have to start being creative with my titles and my thumbnails, and it's kind of annoying, right? I just want to just get a device like the new Samsung that is coming out very soon, do a first impressions, talk about it the way I want to talk about it, and move on and make other pieces of content from that device. I don't want to overthink every single time I get a device. So those are two reasons why I left Nigeria. And of course, my girlfriend was already here. So next question, how does one be like you? First of all, this body and this person you're seeing right now is 28 years of working on himself consistently and intentionally. Right, growing up, I was bullied a lot because I was darker than most people. Right now, it's in fashion, it's in fashion, or it's a trend. But back then, I used to be bullied a lot for being darker than most people around me, and I became timid. But shout out to my brother, shout out to my friends that I have. I am confident in myself right now, and nobody can tell me anything about my skin color. Right, so it's like I said, it's a bit of learning and unlearning, and reading a lot and listening to people a lot. So that has helped me in the 28 years of my life. What is your all-time favorite device of 2021? Now, again, I have used so many devices in 2021, from smartphones to earphones to headphones, laptops, iPads, iMac behind me, and so many others. Now, for this one, I'm going to try and cheat my way through. I have two devices that I've used this year that I cannot do without. Now, the first one is the Sony WH-1000XM4s. These things help me through flights, taking walks, editing videos, and many, many more. Now, the second device that I have used this year more than most, even though I got it late, is the Pixel 6 Pro. Now, I love everything about the Pixel 6 Pro. The hardware, the software, the camera, the display, everything is pretty good, and I highly recommend these two devices to anybody that wants them. Now, I'll leave the links in the description below if you want to get them. And mind you, those are affiliate links and a certain percentage goes to me. Thank you guys if you want to get them. Okay, what devices are you looking forward to reviewing in 2022? And for me, that is the Pixel Watch. Now, in the past, Apple has clearly dominated the watch game for a couple of years now with the Apple Watch series, from the first one to the 7th one, if I'm correct. Now, I just want to see if Pixel would do something that even matches that, because I know Wear OS isn't really the best now, and with the fact that Google has acquired Fitbit, I would love to see that integration between those companies, and also the integration between the Pixel 6 and another Pixel device. So, hoping that the Pixel Watch comes out this year and it will be really good. Okay, next question. What new content can we look forward to in 2022? Now, apart from the usual tech content that you will be seeing, I have started experimenting or posting more on my Instagram Reels. Now, I started doing this on December 7th or December 8th. I don't really remember. And I sort of did it as a test to see if it'll be good or if I should continue. And goddamn, it blew my mind, because I think it has about 109,000 views right now on Instagram. I can put my Instagram right there if you guys want to check it out. It has 109,000 views, and my followers have increased. So I'm definitely going to keep testing out Reels and see if it is worth my time. And so far, I think it is, because I have done so many videos and they are doing considerably well. Again, if you want to check out my Instagram, it's right there and in the description below. How do you maintain a healthy work YouTube life balance? I don't. I really don't know how to maintain both. It's something I'm working on, like I said at the beginning of this video. I'm trying to work on my productivity and trying to stop procrastinating a lot. When I'm trying to do both, one suffers the most, and last year I think it was my YouTube that suffered the most. And to be fair, I had to prioritize school, because first of all, I'm paying so much money to school, so I have to prioritize that over YouTube. Again, this year I'm trying to balance both and see how well I can do. Anyway, if you have tips on how to improve your work life or YouTube and career life balance, please comment below and let me know. I really need help. I'm not even gonna lie. Here we go. This question right here is the most popular question most content creators get. And it asks, what advice would you give someone who wants to become a tech content creator too? Now, I'm pretty sure everybody has seen what it is you need to do to become a content creator on YouTube. A lot of people say you should just start with any piece of content in your house. While that makes sense, personally, my hack is you should make sure that this is exactly what you want to do. You are not just doing it because everybody else is doing it. You won't really go far, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. You need to make sure that you have a passion for what you're about to do. You are going to do this for the long game and not for the short game, because YouTube is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And I want to say, because I look at my analytics every single day and get bummed out when my videos don't do well. By the end of the day, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I don't do it. But I'm passing that advice to other people. You need to make sure that what you're doing is long term, and you're going to run your own race in your own way and be unique in your own way. That's it, really. And I hope I helped somebody that was asking this question. How has been the transition from Nigeria to Hamilton, Ontario? It's cold as Next, would you pick the Pixel 4's Face Unlock or the Pixel 6's on-screen fingerprint sensor? And the answer is yes, I would take the Pixel 4's Face Unlock over this. Even though the Pixel 6 Pro is a very good phone and my phone of the year, the fingerprint sensor is nothing to write about. It's slow, it's inconsistent, and definitely needs an upgrade. Now, there are reports that Face Unlock may be coming to the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro, but that remains to be seen. But for now, I would definitely take the Pixel 4's Face Unlock, without a doubt. So this person asked, how did you start recording tech videos on YouTube? First of all, I have been very passionate about tech from a very young age. Now, I remember my brother and I used to argue a lot between which was better, iOS and Android. And if he's watching, he has switched between so many devices and preferences, a whole lot that I don't even trust him when it comes to devices anymore. But fast forward to when I finished university in 2017, I watched a couple of videos and I realized that this can be an outlet for me, as these guys are also doing it. And God willing, and thank God, that is exactly what I am doing. But I started in September, or the idea was a lot better, or was a bit more clearer in September of 2019 because I started a decent job and I got a bit of money. And even with that money, I did still buy any gear. I was still trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But one day I just woke up, I actually paid somebody to write my first script because I didn't even know how to go about it. Moji, if you're watching this, shout out to you for helping me with my script. I also did not know anything about cameras, did not know anything about lights, so I had to call my friend, which he's a very good photographer, videographer right now. I'll link his work in the description below. He actually shot my first 2 videos or my first 3 videos, and I really appreciate him. His name is Wilson. I appreciate him so much for helping me when I had no idea of what I was doing. So I had to borrow my friend's camera, I borrowed my friend's lenses, borrowed lights, and I borrowed a microphone. And I shot my first video, I think on September 23rd, and I released it on September 26th. Now remember, your first video is going to be your worst video. There is absolutely nothing you can do about it. And if you look at my first video, what was this blue tint? Why was I looking away from the camera? What's with the angle? I did not know what I was doing, but it came out really good, and that video actually has 2,000 plus views, which I'm really grateful. So the people that watched my videos when I started, thank you so much. I am humble and I love you guys. Next question, how does one go about being at least 50% satisfied? Oh my days. I don't know, what can I say? That was so awkward, oh my god. Don't mind me, I'm just messing about. Next question, why Manchester United? I choose Manchester United, or I choose to support Manchester United because I like suffering, I like hating myself, especially when we lose, when I know we should have won. That is exactly why I choose Manchester United. Final question. Okay, not as much as a question, just that I am always going to watch your videos. Thank you so much, Tariq. I actually see you in my comments a lot, and I appreciate you for following my journey, and I appreciate every single one of you that have followed my journey so far. Now that comes to the end of my Q&A, or my second Q&A of Ask KJOS. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video where I talk all things tech.